What you do?
I mean, it was really exciting just to be out there with the guys again. Just, doing what I love. And, it was real hard last year season, getting injured and not being able to do that and kind of having to watch from afar. So I'm excited to just be back and working with everybody.
Are you full go for everything? You're allowed to do absolutely everything you can out there?
You got it.
Coach, talk about the adversity you guys face and how you're bringing some of that into this year, remembering what you guys went through. What's the mentality? How are you internalizing and learning from last season?
I mean, there's things to learn from every season, every game, no matter what it is. So, just coming together as a team, having all three phases work together, offense, special teams, and defense all working together, and just, I think this offseason we've really become a lot closer as a team and as our, respected units. So that's been a big deal for us.
Do y'all have the mentality that the defensive line is the strength of this defense this year, that you guys are going to take the accountability to make sure that things are the way they're supposed to be?
Everybody on this team's held to the same standard, same accountability for everything. We all want to be the best segments we can be in the country. So, we take a big role on, just as a defensive line and as a defensive unit and being older guys now and just how we work and how we, want to lead everybody else. So, just bringing everybody along is a big deal for us, yeah.
What did you learn from last year being away from the game day atmosphere, like as far as being on the field?
Yeah, I mean, that was my first serious injury ever. So just, realizing how lucky I am, honestly, just to be out here and be able to work with these guys and all these, great people and just enjoying every moment now, never know when it's gonna be done. So just enjoying every moment with everybody.
Take me back to that play. You get hurt. Did you know it was bad right away?
Yeah. I right when I felt my knee buckle a little bit, I felt a pop in my knee, and it's not that I was in pain, but it just felt really weird. So I kind of knew right when that happened that probably wasn't the best thing.
So it was the first serious injury you had. How did you sort of handle that, process that mentally?
It's tough. My roommates were very supportive. Everybody here is just, all the people in this building are super supportive and check on you constantly. And my family was a big part of that, just checking on me daily. And people were still, I was still included in everything, and that really helped. So.
At what point did you feel like you were all the way back, fully recovered?
I started back right after, like, summer one. I was back.
Yep. In shape-wise, do you feel like where you are where you want to be?
Yeah, went through summer one and summer two, all of it. So, it's whenever you put pads on, it's a different shape than just running. So I got a little work to do, but I'll be back soon enough.
What do you like about camp? What do you look forward to about this time of year particularly? I know it has to be a grind, but
just it's all football. You don't got to worry about anything else. You're here all day long. You get to do what you love all day long. So you can't really complain. And yeah, it's a grind, but it's what we signed up for. So we're ready for it.
Do you feel like you're totally pain-free right now?
Yeah, I feel good. Yep.
How's your sister doing?
She's doing well. She's about to start chemo in DC, and she'll be here for the Furman game, though, so I'm excited for them to be back out in the stands cheering us on.
What has our journey kind of meant to you and kind of, I guess, propelled you through your off-season career rehab?
Just tells you to keep going. It's, my little sister, but also just a little girl who just has so much on her plate right now. So just, whatever I'm going through isn't half as bad as what she's going through. So just talking to her, and she encourages me all the time, just talking to her. So she's been a huge help.
What was it like at the ladies' clinic to see her walk out there with Coach Sweeney, get that applause that she so richly deserves?
Yeah, I got a little bit emotional. I'm not used to it, but yeah, it was super exciting. Like I said, just seeing her back out here, them not being here for last season when I started playing, and just not seeing them up in the stands was tough. My family never misses anything, so it was hard to not have them up there. But her getting back, she loves Clemson, and for her to be back here and just see everybody, all my roommates and teammates, she loves it. So it was a really good moment.
What are you going to improve on this year personally?
I mean, my main thing right now is just becoming a better leader, honestly. Just trying to lead this group and lead the defense and becoming more vocal with it. And it's hard. It was hard kind of being off, and I try to learn more and so I could become a better leader. And that was kind of my main thing.
Bryan, how valuable is it to have that kind of depth in the defensive line? line, not only just to play alongside, but to compete every single day in practice?
Yeah, I mean, as well as our offensive line, just us battling each other every day. You know, I don't think we'll see anything better throughout the whole season. So us going at it every day is all you can ask for. You know, having a really good O-line, a really good D-line, just battling and making us better is awesome.
How close do you feel like you are to being back to the point where pre-injury, or do you feel like you are there?
You know, there's always some hiccups getting back onto the field and feeling everything out again, being out, whatever it's been now, 7-8 months. So just I just gotta, you know, it's just getting my feet back. Yeah, I feel just as good as I did before though. So.
Offensive line wise, anybody stand out to you that you thought this summer?
I think Walker Parks has really improved. He's done a really good job this offseason. J-Mac's always, you know, as solid as can be, and some of the younger guys, Blake and Colin, and they've done a really good job this offseason as well, just learning everything and getting in and doing what they need to do to play.
Bryan, I know you weren't on the field last spring, but what were your observations of Coach Eason and what kind of relationship have you built with him so far?
Yeah, we all love him. He's you know, he's definitely a player's coach. He's hilarious. You know, it's easy to talk to, easy to meet with. It's just everything comes a lot really easy with him. So it's been really good.
Any significant differences in him and Coach Bates and just their approach and the way they coach?
Yeah, I mean, there's differences. Just personalities, just like everybody else. You know, that's kind of the main thing that I've realized. You know, sure, some drills can be different, but
yeah.
Relative, it's all, you know, pretty similar. So just personality is probably the biggest thing.
Is he louder?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a noticeable difference without Coach V here this year and West leading the defense? Have you noticed any like, wow, I don't hear that voice anymore kind of thing?
Yeah, because, you know, just being with him for the past 2 years and hearing him, you know, scream and yell, and all he does is definitely something you get used to. But, you know, there's always just kind of been a sense of, like, players leading our defense and just having a lot of trust in our players. And, you know, our coaches do a great job of putting us in position for that to happen. So, you know, that's kind of been our focus.
Can you walk us through kind of what your rehab process is like in terms of conditioning and weight room and stuff like that?
Yeah, so I had surgery in October. You know, for a couple months there, you're in pretty bad shape. Just trying to get your hamstring and quad and everything back, and extension and all that kind of stuff, which you don't think about until it happens. But everything else, I mean, has been, you know, really smooth up to whatever it was, 4 months, started running, cutting again, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's been, you know, pretty smooth.
Ryan, can you speak to what it meant to have guys like KJ and XT return for the season, to have that one last ride?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting. KJ and XT are both great players, and to have them in leaders, so just to have them back and just more people to lead this team to where we need to be is always good to have. So, I mean, I'm super excited to have them back.
You mentioned feeling good during summer one, but could you have gone in the spring if you really wanted to, or were you still not cleared at that point?
Maybe at the end,
Yeah.
but, you know, just
No point.
yeah, just kind of holding out.
Shoulder-wise, what was that process like?
A lot easier than the knee. I had surgery in January, and, you know, felt just about good in about 3 months. So.
What was the most difficult part of the knee rehab? Through that?
It's just a weird feeling, you know, not having all your strength that you had, and it's all gone in a day after surgery. It's just building all that back, and your legs shaking when you're trying to do, you know, quad extensions and all this stuff. That was really weird, and, you know, just getting the mentality to trust your knee again was tough, but just, you know, felt good for a little while now.
Do you catch yourself thinking about it at all when you're out here going through practice?
Not when I'm playing at all. No, I don't know. I think it's just when you get used to doing drills and things like that, you're not really thinking about your body. It's just,
With Venables and Bates leaving, do you have any thoughts of going with them? If not, what kind of kept you at Clemson? Or even if you did, what kept you at Clemson?
no, I mean, I committed to Clemson, so, you know, they were obviously great people and recruited me and all that kind of good stuff, but at the end of the day, I committed to Clemson and Coach Sweeney and the staff. So,
what kind of words come to mind when you have the season less than a month away?
Excited. That's like the main one, you know, just to be out there on the field again. It's super exciting. I feel like I haven't played football in forever, so just to be out there playing again, I'm really looking forward to.
Brian, do you have a feel for when the brace might come off?
You're gonna have to talk to Pat Richards. I've been working on him. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Coach Eason was saying a couple weeks ago that he has to caution you to
not go 150 miles an hour right now, that it's a long season. He wants you for all the games. Can you reflect on what that means and how maybe that's hard for you, given sort of your nature?
Yeah, I mean, I want to be in whenever I can and do whatever I can and, just help the team if possible. So, Coach Easton's kind of held me out a little bit, held me back from going, a couple extra reps and just, it hasn't been a huge difference, but just some things that I normally would probably be in on, he's just kind of held me back a little bit. So, it's all good for the long run.
So he's somewhat easily back in, I guess. Is that so?
Yeah.
Bryan, what's your take on mock drafts? Do you read them, keep up with them, avoid them in full?
Yeah, I don't look at them. Yeah.
What's kind of, I know obviously you have NFL projections. What does that pressure mean, if at all, or how does that kind of work into this year?
I don't really even think about it, to be honest. I'm just focused on the season, winning a national championship. That's all that's on my mind right now. I'll worry about all that kind of stuff whenever the time comes, but right now I'm just worried about this team and winning a national championship.
Among young guys, who's somebody that's caught your eye, spring or summer, but could be defensive line or anybody?
Freshman or just young guy?
Anybody young, yeah.
Nate Wiggins. He's the real deal. He's like, he's really gotten everything together and is out here just killing people. So he's really good.
Right. What's the role that you're looking to play on this team now, coming back another year of experience?
Just, teaching the younger guys what I needed to learn when I was younger and just trying to motivate them because, it's really tough going through a camp as a freshman, not, having this experience, going against new people. College, everyone's really good. So just trying to motivate younger guys is a big deal for me and keep them rolling through camp. It can get tough. So that and just leading the D-line, leading the defense is a big deal for me.
Have you been able to observe how far Peyton has come last year, just insight from your perspective?
Yeah, we just had the big weigh-in yesterday. He was a big boy when he came in here. So, how hard he's worked to cut down his weight and be where he wants to be to play is, it was amazing seeing him, after COVID even just coming back down to when we were all on break, coming back down and seeing how well he looked and how well he was moving. Even when he was up there, he moved tremendous. So just he's so big and athletic, and now at the right weight, he's been playing great.
What would have been your worst or most difficult injury prior to the ACL? Have you ever been hurt at all?
I've had broken bones, like ankle rolls. That's about it. Yeah.
Sorry, how hard is it to kind of keep perspective, in terms of am I going to come back? Am I going to be able to come back? Am I going to be full strength? All of that when you have something of this severity you've never had?
Yeah, it's definitely something you think about at first, but just once you feel your knee and everything starting to recover, it just gives you more hope about it. Like at first when, your leg's not really working, you're on crutches, you're like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to play football again. And once it happens, it's just, it's a slow progression, obviously, and you're not going to see a big difference in one day. But month to month, there was always huge strides, and our medical staff has done a great job, just keeping everybody accountable for rehab and all that kind of stuff. So.
Bryan, if there's one thing you can maybe say that separates this team from last year, what would that be?
One thing, probably. It's tough. I think just as a whole, we're older, we're more mature. Just because we have more years of experience, I feel, on the team, and older guys coming back, and we had obviously Balin and Skowski and those older guys who led the defense, and they were great. But I just feel like we have more people like them now that have stepped up.
I know you and DJ are close. What's the biggest difference that you've seen personally out of him this year?
I think we all can see it. He's about 20 pounds down, 30 pounds down. He's always kept a really positive attitude. He's just, always just like this, no up or down. He's just always just solid. So he always works super hard, and regardless of what's going on, he's just a really hard worker and good leader.
Do you feel like he's taken more ownership as a leader, maybe not necessarily just the offense, but the entire team?
Yeah, definitely. As it comes, just being older and having more experience and being the quarterback on a team that just, it comes with it. And he's always embraced that role. It's never been an issue for him.
How was the dynamics between the two? You're injured. He's hearing all what people are saying about him. How did you guys lean on each other?
I really off the field when we're all just hanging out. It's just we're just a bunch of normal college kids, just watching movies, playing video games. And maybe once or twice it came up. He would always check on me, but just about football and but other than that, I think I've said this before, just friends. Like, we're not off the field just always, you know, talking about football. When we do, it's normally in a positive light. So,
What movies are you guys watching?
we watch just about every movie you can think of in the past, whatever, on Netflix. You name it. I watched Semi-Pro yesterday. You know, we're in the Adam Sandler right now. DJ never seen Talladega Nights, so I had to get him on that. Yeah.
Seen Hustle?
Yeah. Yep. Watched Hustle a couple days ago. Yep.
So you got Thor from the Avengers. Like, you get a choice in that. I thought Thor, Hulk. Why Hulk?
There were a couple already taken, and you know, KJ got first pick, obviously. Captain America. I feel like it just kind of fit, you know. TD's Iron Man. I don't know where that came from because it doesn't fit. No, we just all kind of, we're in a group chat one night, and I think somebody had made a graphic on it a while back, and we were just like, you know, they had, you know, the Power Rangers had their thing. They were like, why don't we try something? There he is, Captain America himself.
Bryan, do you have an ideal weight that you play this season at, or are you at it right now?
Yeah, I'm about at it, 305 to 310 has been what I played at. I think I went in at like 307 the other day, so.
It's one thing for a receiver to come back from a torn ACL, but when you're 300 plus pounds and you have all that torque and force, is there anything you have to be wary of when you're coming back?
I've been very blessed, just my recovery, how I recover with things. I don't know, it's crazy, but I've always been like really, really fast recoverer. Like right when I got here freshman year, I had another little knee hiccup and was back in like the other knee, but was back in like 2 days. Like, I don't know, I've just always been really, really good at recovering. So yeah, I've been fine.
Bryan, can you take us through your relationship with Coach Goodwin during the offseason? How's it evolved, and what maybe separates him from someone like Venables?
We've always had a good relationship. Even when Venables was here, you know, Coach Goodwin was here as well. So just building on that now because, you know, he's our leader. And we've always had, since I've been here, he's recruited me and always kind of been a leader in the defensive room. So, yeah.
Talk about being a quick healer. So if that knee hiccup was just like a sprain, or was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and like broken bones, or like broken fingers? Or...
Oh, yeah. We got it all. Fingers, wrist, hands, you name it.